Good evening, everybody. This is Rudy for Bester Investor. It's Mr. Oxy coming to you live from Palm Beach in Florida on Tuesday, October the 6th, for the second time in one day. But this time, I need to publish a breaking news retraction. This morning, I got up and I was so excited because someone had shared some information that I thought was really, really interesting for Oxy investors. So I jumped on it with, jumped in with both feet. I probably should have done a little bit of homework or a little bit of more in-depth research before I shared the information with you. So I created that video, and several hundred people have already seen it, and I kept it live. I did change the header on the video, but I kept it live because there's some interesting comments and interaction with our Occidental community on that video. So anyway, this is the actual retraction, and I'm not too proud to say I'm sorry I screwed up. So let me give you some actual factual information as it relates to Occidental in the Middle East. Firstly, sort of a quick review in terms of what happened this morning. So somebody sent me an article, and it had to do with Occidental's talks with Mubadala over the sale of $3 billion in the United Arab Emirates in an asset sale. I was probably overly excited. I didn't even miss the fact that this particular article has no date on it. A little bit of research would have shown me that the article dates back to 2014. But in addition to the fact that I thought like, oh, this is cool, this is interesting news and everybody will want to know it, bar charts updates the WTI price live on the ticker symbol and screen on the side of the screen. So because that's live, I kind of just assumed everything was new, and you should never assume, especially when it comes to investment. So that's kind of the background. That's what happened. It happened. So let's see if we can fix it by giving you some real information about Oxy in the Middle East. What's true and current? The Middle East focus areas for Occidental are Oman and the United Arab Emirates. And Oxy has been doing business there for more than 3 decades. Occidental is well regarded and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read that because this is Oxy tooting its own horn. So I'll just skip to the next slide. The UAE. So what's going on in the United Arab Emirates? Oxy is a partner in a 30-year joint venture with the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, ADNOC, on the Al Hosn gas, one of the largest natural gas developments in the Middle East. Oxy holds a 40% participating interest in the development, which is in the Shah field. That was also mentioned in the article that I highlighted on the previous slide as one of the areas of potential asset disposition. The Al Hosn gas field became fully operational in 2015 and is a significant driver of Occidental's growth in the Middle East. Furthermore, in the United Arab Emirates in 2019, so just last year, despite everything appearing to be bad news in relation to 2019's acquisition of Anadarko, Oxy was awarded a 35-year concession to explore and develop onshore Block 3, which covers an area of approximately 1.5 million acres adjacent to Al Hosn gas field. Oxy also supplies natural gas to markets in the United Arab Emirates through its participation in Dolphin Energy. That was also mentioned in the article, and there was reference in the article to Dolphin Energy, which is jointly owned by Total and Occidental and some other players. What's happening in Oman? Oxy has producing in Oman for over 30 years and is the largest independent oil producer operating in the country. It has a couple of major operations. One is the Mukhazna field. I'm sure I destroyed that name. And the other one is the Safa field. Safa is probably a little bit easier for me to say than Mukhazna field. Maybe some of my friends from the Middle East or people who are Arab first language can help me out in terms of the pronunciation on that one. OXY was awarded 3 new exploration blocks in 2018 near existing operations and infrastructure, more than doubling its land its land position in Oman to 6 million gross acres. Nice little piece of real estate. At the name that I cannot say, Mukhaizna field, OXY has implemented an aggressive drilling and development program, including a major pattern steam flood project for enhanced oil recovery. Those of you who have been following me will probably by now have taken a look at Occidental's enhanced oil recovery, because it's actually a potential future source of revenue, which is also green friendly. Since assuming operations in Mukhaizna, Occidental has drilled over 3,280 new wells, which is quite different from what's happening in the Permian Basin. Occidental has increased production in the Safa field. Occidental's exploration program in northern Oman is one of the most successful in the company's history. What about Dolphin Energy, the other entity mentioned in the article? That article that caused me to publish this retraction. Occidental participates in Dolphins Gas project, the premier transporter gas project in the Middle East, which supplies natural gas produced in Qatar to customers in the United Arab Emirates and Oman. Occidental has a 24.5% undivided interest in the development and production of the project in Qatar's North Field, one of the world's largest gas reservoirs. The Dolphin Gas project, which became fully functional operational in 2007, has a significant impact in the region and is expected to be a steady contributor to Occidental's financial performance for a quarter century. What about Dolphin Energy, in which Occidental has a 24.5% interest stake? It's a development company established in Abu Dhabi to implement the Dolphin Gas project. Dolphin Energy processes gas produced from wells offshore Qatar at the onshore plant in Ras Laffan, Qatar, the biggest initial gas plant ever built. This massive plant processes approximately 2.5 billion cubic feet of natural gas and liquids per day. The gas is then transported through a 48-inch diameter. That's quite a large pipe. 48-inch diameter is a 4-foot diameter pipe, 230 miles long, which is subsea, one of the longest long-bore subsea pipelines in the world. Right underneath my picture, which you cannot see, it says the pipeline has the capacity to transport up to 3 billion cubic feet of natural gas per day. So why did I publish this retraction? Because I gave you bad news, and the last thing I want to do is give you incorrect news. So where did I find this information? Well, the good news, for me anyway, is the source of everything I just shared with you is Occidental Petroleum's website, and it's correct as of right now. So there's me with egg on my face today, telling you some factual information about Occidental Petroleum, and my most humble apologies for giving you incorrect information earlier today. On that happy note, keep well, stay safe, please subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you again soon with hopefully some more information that's factually correct about your favorite stock and mine, Occidental Petroleum. From Rudy for Best Investor, talk to you again.